One question I've seen many real estate investors answer over time is, should I buy land from a real estate company or should I buy land from a family? Oftentimes, they answer these questions because they've seen that family lands may appear to be cheaper, whereas real estate lands may appear to be more expensive. But the truth is, while family land may appear to be cheaper or more affordable, there are many risks involved. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the risks that are involved in buying family-owned lands and why a smart investor like you should buy from a real estate company. Hi, my name is Mishael Abilogun. I'm your local real estate guide here in the capital city of Delta State. Now let's dive right into this video. That comes from buying family-owned lands is internal disputes. Here's the thing, if you buy a property from a family, you may buy into disputes. Sometimes, a family member may not have the legal right to sell that land. Perhaps, it may not be the older person in the family, or even the older person in the family may not have the agreement of all the others in the family to sell the land. And as such, there may be internal disputes. And if you, as an unsuspecting buyer, goes to buy such a property, you may risk your hard-earned money because there may be disputes. The other family members may come to tell you that, look, you bought a land that you don't have the right to buy. Or they may tell you that, look, you bought a land that the family member who sold to you not have the right to sell to you. And what happens? They may begin to propose to you that you have to rebuy this property over again. That means you have to spend more in order to get that property you bought cheaper. So at the end of the day, is it really cheaper? Not, it is not. So it is more logical and reasonable to buy from a real estate company that you know you've bought, even though it may appear to be expensive, and to give you peace of mind knowing that you've bought once and for all. Another risk that may arise from buying family-owned lands is lands that are already committed to the government. Here's the thing, some of these family-owned lands are actually committed lands to the government. That means the government have already said, look, these lands, we use this land for certain projects or for certain infrastructural development. For example, a government may say they want to use certain areas of a community for a school, or they want to use certain areas of a community for other infrastructural development. Now, a community chairman or perhaps a family member may decide to sell such a land because he has inherited the land. But at the end of the day, this land belongs to the government. What happens? You who buy such a land, who was unsuspecting and goes to buy such a land, you may end up losing that land to the government. So buying the family-owned land may appear to be cheaper, but the risk involved is really there. Another risk that you may have to look at is also unclear documentation. The thing is, many of these family-owned lands, they don't have documents. So you may buy a land that doesn't have any title on it, which comes with risk because anyone can claim ownership of such a land. Whereas when it comes to a real estate land, you are not just buying a land, you are buying into a company. You are buying into a reputation of a company that is willing to risk their hard-earned money in order to see you satisfied. You are buying into a land that you can easily verify. Most of the times, these real estate companies, they've gone ahead on their own to verify these lands are committed to the government or not. And they're also willing to bear extra additional costs that comes from securing this land for you as a real estate investor. So it's always wise as a first-time land buyer to always buy a land from a real estate company than buying from a family-owned land. While it may be true that family-owned lands may appear to be cheaper or affordable, it comes with a lot of headache, expenses and extra fees at the end of the day. So if you are looking at buying a land that is free from government acquisition, that will give you peace of mind and free from communal disputes, you want to reach out to me by calling the number that has been displayed on your screen. Remember, my name remains Mishael Abilogun. I'm your local real estate guide here in the capital city of Delta State. Now, if you got value from this video, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of the awesome videos we'll be uploading on this channel. We upload videos on real estate trends, real estate listings, and real estate tips like these ones. My name remains Mishael Abilogun. I'm your local real estate guide here in the capital city of Delta State. See you soon.